Well, we arrived.
Well, what happened? So did they give you a date when you'd be leaving?
Oh yes, I can't remember what. Oh, it would have been. I arrived in Canada May the 8th, 1945, and we were 14 days on the water because the war was still on, and we had to.
So were there torpedo boats around?
Yeah, and we had to go all around different places to get away from the bombs. Like the bombs were big.
Before you left, though, what did your mum say when she heard you were leaving?
My mum and my Daisy were devastated because they'd had us for 2.5 years with 2 little kids. There they were left with nobody. So that was sad for them.
I bet.
Yeah.
It must have been tough for you to say goodbye.
Yeah, it was.
And who took you to the boat?
Oh, we had to go by train. They took us to the station, and then we had to go by train to where was it?
Did Tony and Richard, were they old enough to?
Oh, they were 2.5 and 3.5. They were walking. They were not babies.
Didn't they miss your mum and Daisy after?
Oh, absolutely. They loved her.
Yeah.
But no.
So then you went on the train, and then what happened?
Went on the train to Southampton, and got on this big boat. There was about 2,000 war brides on it, other war brides.
Well.
And on one side of the boat there was a bunch of soldiers going home, and you weren't allowed to even cross that divide. but a couple of the war brides went over there, and they got sent back to England because they because they were messing around with the soldiers.
Well, I guess it's probably better to catch them then than when they got back to Canada.
When we arrived at Halifax, we all got off the boat and got on this train that took 4 or 5 days from Halifax to Medicine Hat, and there was quite a lot of war brides.
So before you get to the train, did they feed you well on the boat? Was it?
Oh yeah, we got wonderful
good accommodations.
And I never got none. A lot of them got seasick. Beautiful. Oh no, not accommodation. There was one big room with about a dozen bunk beds, and the kids were on the bottom bunk and I was on the top, and because my kids were all trained, they didn't have any diapers or anything, and they had a washroom where the women had to go and wash all their diapers and hang them up. So I was lucky, really, because the kids were so well behaved. Goodness
Did they get to run around the boat in the daytime, or did you have to walk?
No, they had to walk around with lifeboats attached to life jackets attached to them. You can't walk on the boat without a life jacket. But the food was great, and we never got seasick. And then we arrived at Halifax, and I had to get on this train.
How long before you got on the train, when you got off the boat?
Oh, the same day.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
okay.
We didn't have to stay.
I'm going to stop there.